Hello everyone, Black Sentinel here, picking up right where we left off in Danganronpa. So now Junko has finally revealed herself, even though we kind of already knew at this point. And we are going over the other truths of the school. First off being the memories that were wiped from us, that she supposedly created the ultimate hope for, so that way we had a reason to want to escape and all that. That way she could rain down despair upon that said hope. Now she also wants to show us what the world outside looks like for the first time since we arrived at the school. So let's jump right in and see what the heck the world looks like now. It's not going to be pretty, I can already imagine it. Behold, the world beyond the school walls.
The outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Holy crap. Everything has the face of despair on it. They remodeled everything.
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
You
What
wish.
you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
The real world. We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial!
Okay. There's Jack's memory, photo of Kyoko and Headmaster, group photo. Okay. So what's up?
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Oh wait, just at Jack's memory. If I can't remember, is it all over? I mean, how can she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say, remember? Every single one of us has lost our memory. So yeah, it's the genocide. No wait, there's a chance that she hasn't forgotten. Yeah.
Come on, bitches!
Remember what the fuck happened?
You want us to when it comes to that crazy I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this another one of
I mean, what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything,
Lies.
No,
Genocide
it's
Jill.
Actually, she might remember.
who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
A chance.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Oh, whatever.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Oh, now you'll change, won't you? There you go.
Da 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 da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
You think?
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Does it look familiar? Any of it? At all?
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then
Oh,
you
Lord.
remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh, Lord. All this
Oh
time
my
she's had the
God,
answers.
She's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just
All right.
answer the question. What happened out there?
Good question.
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Okay, that doesn't much answer anything, but... Whoa. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
Okay.
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made,
Okay.
but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Okay.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
We had amnesia on our ends.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
Hey, Junko, can you just say like that?
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
This side of you is
How can the world
tolerable.
just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Some kind of despair apocalypse
Well,
happened out
as
there.
long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What about it?
What did you say?
Don't tell me they were like
I'm
the
glad to see
leaders.
you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The Takami family fell, the Takami family fell, yeah.
Correct.
I choose the
Well
third
done,
one.
Peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it.
Jeez.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Fair enough.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway,
I
like
can feel
I
that
was
sometimes.
saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Why?
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Yeah, so much for that.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
Amnesia. You lost a year of your
I mean,
life.
We only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Easy, that happened 2 years ago.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Yep. Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
Fair enough.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
A year's worth of our lives?
Now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends here. Or ends right here. Memories that were stolen from us. What Yuko says is true. If we came here 2 years ago, you lost a year of your school life here. The rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. The memories she took from us were our life at Hope's Peak.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
Yep.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
Yep, you guys are 2 years older than
That's
you guys
right.
thought.
You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
Apparently not.
That's not possible!
Sorry, bruh. I think that too. I don't want to believe it. That's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, it doesn't make sense otherwise, then we have to accept it. Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Kinda have to accept it. Sorry, bro. Group photo, locker pocketbook, locker notebook.
2 years worth of memories.
Yep.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything!
Okay.
Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
2 years older than you think?
Everyone's so conflicted.
Okay. I want to believe it, the evidence. Group photo.
2 years worth of I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 Hell no! That's I mean, I haven't gone to any Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Whoops. Oh wait, I should do Yasuhiro's notebook. I'm an idiot.
2 years worth of memories.
Locker
I could
pocketbook or
never
is it
lose something
notebook?
like that.
I'll do
We've been
notebook.
living here for 2 years? Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to Heck, I've never even gone to a single
Yes, you have.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, Hero. I found your thing.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Except you'll recognize it instantly, won't you?
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Yeah.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either.
I don't think
But
anyone
there's
would like
also
to.
no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
It's so hard to take this game seriously or
Oh,
comment on
And
something.
there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
When I already guessed almost all of
Actually,
it.
never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Our memories come apart? Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? Probably, which is basically, I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was... the entrance ceremony? Because I don't think I fainted. When I fainted?
I got it!
I don't think I fainted,
The
but
moment
I guess I
lost
did.
My memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
Right,
When I
this
first
scene.
came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that?
Yep. By the looks of it.
I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
Yeah.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
That's where all the photos came from.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together. And then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
Yeah.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
No, you don't.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Ultimate despair? All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school.
Okay.
School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
Jeez.
but that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Okay.
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
Okay.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Okay.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception.
Uh-huh.
The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Okay.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And
Fair.
now the entire world has fallen into despair.
I mean, anyone's capable of anything. They try that
In
hard.
other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's
Okay.
Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once.
Okay.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter.
Oh.
That's right. It was transformed into a shelter.
Thanks for repeating it.
I said it twice.
Yeah.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
The headmaster.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
It's the headmaster. That's where the interview came in. The headmaster.
I got it!
Junko made it to
Only
prison.
him. The headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe
Ding, ding,
he had
ding.
something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Maybe.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Because it trapped you guys in and gave her a chance.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Jeez.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Yeah. That's ironic.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the
Jeez.
only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Man,
Why? Why would you do that?
because she wanted despair.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I...
Did all this.
Well, why don't you tell me?
Revised the game so everyone would lose hope during the game. And the mastermind did show everyone, yeah. Hangman's Gambit. Hijack?
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
Crushing it.
That
Ruining
was
all
the whole point of the
ruining all
ultimate
the hope.
despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Guessing they've all
Are
died.
you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and
Sure.
take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
Oh,
And if we
man.
did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
True.
Meaningless? Then
Yeah, you've been killing for nothing. Yep.
For nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
Yeah, true.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yeah, a lot of twisted stuff's happening.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on.
Fair enough.
You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself,
Fair, I guess.
so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes, truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Sure.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
It's still
And that's
enough.
all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it! You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
But at the same
You
time,
certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh?
I mean, it's not like
But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
they gave you the gun and told you
What do
to
you mean?
shoot. You can stop
I'm
and not
talking
shoot.
about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you?
Oh boy.
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh man.
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
I mean, that's not the worst punishment in the
We
universe.
We'd have to just
live here?
She's saying she'll let us live!
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me, and make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed!
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all!
Okay.
So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Oh,
What?
no.
You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I
Yeah.
get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
All right,
So
then.
let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
Oh, Lord.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Okay. Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
Well,
Don't
yeah.
you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Oh, Lord.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Kyoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Yeah,
who
it's
do you
a
think's
dark
gonna
thought.
give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
Okay. Final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair? That's not really living at all. Okay. Both Kyoko and Headmaster, okay. What's up?
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Oh,
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
okay.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Okay.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave.
Okay.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Okay, I know what to do. There's no hope left in the world when you sleep. It's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. Maybe there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, then there is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else. Yeah.
We won't give up.
I know what I've got to do.
There's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be the
Yeah.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
Exactly. Gotta wake up.
So that's
Smell
why-
the roses.
That's
If
why,
there are any left.
no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Nice.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Cool.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never
Gimme,
give
if I
gimme.
were to die,
That would be the end.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Okay.
by the way,
The air outside. The only reason we're is thanks to the air.
Don't lose hope now.
I've
Okay.
been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never
gimme.
give up.
If I were to doubt, that would be the end.
Come
By
on.
the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. I've
Made my
made my
decision.
decision. If I die, the pure, in other words, the communal life you've all been. Meh.
Don't lose hope now.
Come on, Genocide Jill.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to doubt, that would be the end.
Yeah.
The only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all. I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love. All of you will have to. You'll have to go into the world outside.
Come on,
Don't lose
Byakuya.
hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Yeah. The Tagami family, I know.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami
There it
family
is.
isn't dead
I knew it was in there.
because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
I'm not done yet.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never
Oh, the
give
intro
up.
song is
If I
playing.
were to doubt, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words,
as the communal life you've all...
I kind of want to listen to the song, but
you'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's love.
so what are you gonna do?
Will you just die?
come on. Come on, Kyoko.
Don't lose hope now!
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
Ultimate hope.
I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you?
Ultimate hope is added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Cool.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Can we vote?
Lame, 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 lame!
Can we vote? It's not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Ah, it's one of these. I've got this, I've got this. It's the last one.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless!
Let's try, okay. Do I have any bullets? Ultimate hope.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into
Hope keeps on going!
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna interrupt you. I don't care.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
You lose. Nerd. A, B, B, A, C, A. I got that C from losing so many times. Oh, nice. Cool. Why am I still getting medals? It's the end.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Yeah.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Yep.
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Junko.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
Yes. I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just totally the best!
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far and fail at the very end?
True despair.
So it's most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored out of the world the moment I was born. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair. The utter failure of my dreams.
Despair?
I am so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I win or won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me tell you
myself.
this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone,
hey,
you said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
Stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys wanna get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. Just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope. But there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
You really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is a taste that despair of death that you only get once in a life.
Don't get in my way!
So don't get in my way. All right then. Is she really?
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even 1/10 of this despair. Even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
All right, psychopath.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Which is?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Okay. I'm so confused. Oh, is this supposed to be a combination of all the punishments? The 1,000 blows. The cage of death. Burning of the Versailles Witch. Excavator Destroyer. Blast off. After school lesson. That was a lot of pink. Emergency override. I guess that's the punishment switch. That's how everything came to an end. Final class trial. Yuko Inoshima. The ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. What, epilogue chapter that we're about to deal with? Oh, the Kuma hair tie present. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's save it. Given I haven't saved since before the trial. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. It wasn't the kind of ending ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. Shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. We left the courtroom, made our way to the main hall. Stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. It was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. Nobody's surprised it was Kyoko who broke the silence. Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we got. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is this really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words...
We'll force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
Maybe right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him so far up. Not well about that. Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
For serious?
Maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. Now on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. There also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope yet, just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. Rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Tagami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself, and if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Ah, I get it now. There's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Whoa!
Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. We can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. What can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small, so what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Yep.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Yeah, you could say that. It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. As I have hope, show courage. As I have hope, and move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Alrighty then. That's a bright light. That's a lot of light. Thanks. Thanks for that. Is that it? We don't see anything else? Alright then. Well, hell. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, after playing all that, some of the anime is actually coming to mind. I haven't seen the anime in a long time now. But it is... This is good. This was good. I kind of wish we got a little more backstory, I guess, behind everything. Like Junko's sortie. But I also know that would have dragged out quite a lot. Man. I kept flubbing up in that last part, though, that's for sure. I kept trying to get everything right, and I kept screwing everything up. Hell, I basically lost twice. I couldn't believe myself for that. But, yeah, that's the end of Danganronpa. Danganronpa has 2 other games. I think that's it. I don't really think they have more than that. Uh-oh. Whoops. I accidentally clicked out. But yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. I didn't like some of the characters or whatever, but Junko's, she seems like she has like multiple personality or something. Like split personalities or something. Well, no, split personalities implies they don't like share the same memory. So and I don't want to say bipolar, because if I'm not mistaken, bipolar is just the switching of moods. So it's like, because it's bipolar 2 moods or something. I could be wrong in my definition of that, and I apologize if I am. But that's what my like assumption is without actually going and looking up the definition. But I think multiple personality would be it. Unless that's just the same thing as split personality. But I don't know. That's what it seemed like she had. Just like very quick in switching of moods over and over and over and over. Although I did kind of understand her when she was talking about getting bored easily. I do feel that a lot of times. I'd be like so psyched to do one thing or another, and then I get into it and I'm like, oh, I'm bored. I can't tell you how many times I get into a recording session and I'm just like, well, I don't want to play this game anymore, even though I've been thinking about it all freaking day. So, I feel that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for Danganronpa, at least for the time being. I do plan on at least trying to go back and play the other 2 games. It's on my bucket list of things to do. But that's gonna be all for a moment. I might switch over to Final Fantasy, I think is what's next. That or like West of Loathing. So both of those are on my list, because Dead Space is taking over Alien Isolation, which I'm almost done, I believe. I don't know just yet. I'm gonna play it after this, so I should know after. But those are the games I kind of have lined up at the moment. I don't think I have much else in other terms. Hang on. I can pull up my list on my phone. I can't close out of this or else it'll like freeze on you guys. You probably saw that a moment ago. And as always, thank you to everyone that's being shown in the credits here, and maybe even people that aren't shown in the credits for whatever reason, for making the game, because the game wouldn't exist without y'all. So I do want to make sure that's pointed out there. I know the game's probably fairly old and stuff, but it's always good to recognize them regardless. But let's see. Yeah, I've got Danganronpa on there. I've got 2 other games for Danganronpa. There's 2 and V3. Dead Space, I've already talked about. I might play Doom. I don't know. I'm still Doom and Doom Eternal. I'm still going back and forth on it. Oh, Onokuma?
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Easter egg present. Okay.
Danganronpa.
What? Artwork gallery. Oh, so you can spend all your coins here. Oh. So I can just go and buy all their stuff. I mean, I have a lot of coins, so... Kuma... Promo arts... Oh, geez, each character has, like, a ton of art. What the hell? Oh, her eating donuts. I was like, what in the world is that picture? I don't like that picture. What does mine look like? That's what I want to know. From art. Oh, I've seen that picture before. Genuine versus imposter. What about Leon? Okay. Byakuya. That's a straight up Kingdom Hearts 3 pose logo. Yoko's fine. Genocide Jack. Yes, that's a nice one. I like it. Picasso. Not bad. That's cool. I doubt it's anything got... Oh, you know what? I like that. I like that. That's cool. Imposter. Let's see the real one. Cool. Promo art for Monokuma, of course. Special art for Kenshiro. Are these characters from other Danganronpas? Not this guy. I know who that is. Mikuro Ikusaba. Okay. Full body art, Makoto Naegi. Okay, these are just full body arts. Don't need them. Yeah, that's Makoto. Promo art? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Pixel art, and of course, Patient Leon. Monokuma picture book. Fire truck. Alter Ego Tears. After Lump. Oh. Here comes Junko. Oh. Execution image. Preview image. Whoa. The hell is going on? What the hell? Chips? Oh. Alternate Sakura. Mondo Butter? Oh. Depressed Monokuma. Yo, Monokuma Raps. Monokuma Rough Draft. I don't like that. KO illustration. Magazine ad. Magazine ad 2? Oh, weird. Magazine ad 3? Art illustration. Cover art. Cover art red. Meeting picture. My god, how many pictures are there? Okay, that's all. Jeez, the frickin' Louise, man. Don't tell me I'm screwed out of the other ones because I spent so much on those. Movie gallery. Aw? I missed a thing? Special image I missed, I guess. Movie gallery, event gallery? Oh, those are just special scenes that happen during things. Sound gallery. Cool. School store. Oh, it just lets me go to the store. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good. Retreat. Escape? Yes, save changes. There. School mode. This is a what-if simulation type play mode. What is this?
Thrills, chills, kills!
I'll look at that in my own time. I don't know if I'm gonna include that in a video at any point. I don't know what that is. But anyway, like I said, that's all for now. I've kind of lifted off most of the games. I do plan on playing Final Fantasy VII, the Intergrade. So not the original Final Fantasy VII, the newest one that came out. West of Loathing is on there, Dead Space, maybe Doom at some point. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I'm happy to play both of them. I do have both. Shoot, I don't even know what else. I mean, I have plenty of stuff. But, I don't know. If you guys do have recommendations, shoot them at me. Leave them in the comments below. I'd seriously appreciate it. Because then I'll know for sure, like, oh, this is the content they actually want. And I'd be more than happy to accommodate for that. But yeah, that's all of it. That's all for Danganronpa. We'll probably continue off, probably in Final Fantasy. That's where my brain is leaning at, but it could be West of Loathing. They're kind of fighting for first place. But Dead Space is definitely taking over Alien Isolation. In terms of content, so you're not going to get overloaded with like Danganronpa. Kingdom Hearts, I'm sorry. I like Kingdom Hearts, deal. I want to get through all the story again. But that's where I'm sitting out with that. And let's see, what else? Yeah, so Alien Isolation, when that's done, I'm taking it over with Dead Space, so I'm still keeping that horror genre, survival mode genre. That's gonna stay. Danganronpa, I'm gonna take a break for a minute before I maybe decide to go back to the other two. I'm thinking about it now, I will, but I'm not gonna make any definite promises. I've seen Markiplier do that, and we've seen where those go. So yeah, and then of course West of Loathing and Final Fantasy are gonna be in there somewhere in the middle. But yeah, that's gonna be all. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below as well as the bell icon so you get notified when I upload, because who knows what the games are gonna be. Could be ones you like, could be ones you don't like. You could watch the ones you like, don't have to watch the ones you don't like. Your choice, bro. Bro, dudette, whatever. The other thing is, it would do me a huge favor if you hit the like button down below. That way my content can get spread out there. So if you, so other people can join the community, and it would be a great moment. And if you leave a comment too, it shows me you're engaged. You're watching this stuff. And if you leave, like I said, leave some game recommendations, or if you've got questions that maybe I could answer about the game. I don't know. Or just about me, or what I have plans for this channel and stuff, you know? I'd be more than happy to answer those. Or if you just want to leave a blatant comment, go for it, bro. For real. So otherwise, that's going to be all for now. And I will see you all in whatever the next video may be. Like Sentinel, logging out.
Danganronpa